So right now we're in Bobruisk, Belarus. Bobruisk actually stands for Beavertown. "82 years ago, on this very day, June 23rd, 1941, the Germans invaded Belarus and went further and further into Russia. Here I am at this, it's a memorial. Like I've said it before, but there's hundreds of these memorials all over the place. Today's a special day. They have some soldiers here cleaning up this area. See, they're taking all the weeds and the grass out from in between these rocks. Bride here. This is a special place for you too. When you're a little kid, you used to climb up on that tank.
Oh,
huh?
Days after days, yeah.
Days after days, just like little Misha up there.
I didn't climb on the tank. I just climbed on the pedestal, just like Misha.
You be careful, buddy.
Class.
You're looking good. So yeah, this place
This
is.
is where I spent my childhood.
What's the name of this little town?
Bobruisk.
Bobruisk, but I mean this is little area in Bobruisk.
Kiselevich. This used to be a military base.
Kiselevich. This used to be like a tank
Enclosed.
base?
No, like a military base.
Just a military base.
There used to be a tanks division here.
There was a Russian tank division here, I thought, and yeah, that's hence the T-34 that's up there on the stick right now. But this is it. So the division that was stationed here, they started back there in Sorochinsk. I guess I'm saying this correctly. And they pushed the Germans back through all these towns, these cities. Sivisk. What's another one that I recognize? Well, I don't recognize. Varanovichi. Yes, that's, yeah, okay. Slonim. Where's Slonim? It is Slonim.
Second.
Yeah, right there. Slonim. That's where Kosta was born, her dad. But this is a memorial wall. I'm sure these guys all gave their lives while fighting the Germans. Yep. Like I said, I've driven by this monument, memorial, multiple times over the years. Very first time I've actually taken the time to come out here and take a look at it. Well, a couple of the times it was covered in snow and pretty much not running out in shorts and flip-flops like I am right now. But this is beautiful. So right now we are going to pay some respects to some loved ones that were lost a couple years ago. And yeah, I'm trying to keep it together here. One of the things that's pretty different about here in Belarus is they put pictures of the people on the headstones, which is interesting, and tell a little bit of a story beyond just words that people forget. Here, this is pretty impressive. Like, you know, you look at these graves and yeah, you can actually put a face to the name. And
all of these people, they're all from the same family, all have the same last name.
Yeah. Yeah. You could see some of them are young and yeah. Graves. But Хорошо. What do you think this is, Misha?
Can I go down there?
No, you cannot go down there.
Why?
Because we're in a graveyard and there's a hole dug. Something tells me we probably shouldn't jump in there. Oh, the beautiful fields. Absolutely. I tell you what, I've been saying this for years, but Montana and Belarus have a lot in common. The scenery that you're looking at right here behind me, it could be straight up Montana. Flathead Valley all day and every day. The only thing that's different between Belarus and Montana, Belarus doesn't have giant mountains pushing up out of the earth, and Montana doesn't have a giant city like Minsk. So yeah, but like it's the same climate, same weather, same everything. A lot of times I look at our weather here and then I look at the weather in Montana, and they're pretty much right on. It's like within a week it's going to be the same weather cycles. It's very interesting. Of course you can't predict any of that kind of stuff, and I say that, but if you actually looked at it, it's probably polar opposite, but it seems to be that that's the case. I have relatives there, some of my favorite people, so anyways. All right, well, so we are here at another cemetery, paying our respects to another relative, and this one kind of chokes me up a little bit. What are we doing, Misha? What are we doing right now? Huh? Haha. Yeah, so this is downtown Bobruisk, where it's pretty awesome. It's actually it's kind of a smaller town. I don't know what to compare it to, but it's interesting here. So right now we're in Bobruisk, Belarus. Bobruisk actually stands for Beavertown. There used to be lots of beavers here, I'm told, but the beavers kind of went away. They just, industrialization and people, and yeah, they just went away, but it is what it is. You can still see signs of it all over the place. There's beavers literally everywhere on statues and carvings, and it's Beavertown, and they're very proud of it here. This place I've been coming here since 2004. It has grown exponentially. This is an iconic location of Belarus, or I mean Beavertown, I should say. It's the theater, and here's the big park over here. So anyways, small town, Belarus. Beautiful little church there. Super nice. One thing I've noticed, and that all towns in Belarus, I say, I don't know, small cities, this is not a very big place at all, but there's just in general, an absolute give a shit. Like, people care about how their places look here. There are some places that are just dumps, and it just is what it is, but this is the same way everywhere you go. Here in Belarus, though, seems like the rule is that places are clean and well kept, and the exception is that sometimes people throw trash and just don't care. But I say more often than not, that they keep up with things. It's been really dry here the last couple of weeks, but we got dumped on with rain 2 days ago, and you could tell everything is just very thankful for the big drink of water. But no, it's very beautiful here. And here comes the little hooligan. Oh boy, I better protect myself. So, interesting story about this church behind me here. During the Soviet times, I was just told, this is actually quite interesting. Soviet era, all the churches were shut down. And they made this church into a swimming pool, a public swimming pool. That's interesting. And father-in-law said that he talked to a priest and that they would never allow it to be a church again. But here it is. It's a church again. So with socialism, they pushed God and religion out. And yeah. Now there's no socialism here, and God and religion is back, thriving here, which is pretty nice. Sounds familiar. It's awesome.
Go get next to them.
It's good. Oh, this is my father-in-law Costa, and this is my Aunt Lena. So
Just hanging out.
we're just hanging out. Ice cream and coffee. Does it get any better than that? I don't know. I still struggle with the language quite a bit. But I found myself being more and more comfortable with being on my own out in the wild, I guess, if you want to call it that. I noticed that in restaurants, eating that environment, I feel super confident. Whoa, my wife is a rally driver right now. But yeah, restaurants, I do fairly well. Ordering food, you know, saying please and thank you and all those sorts of things, really no problem. It's the, I notice where I struggle the most is actually buying stuff for the house, which I think is a good video that I should do. I should bring you guys to a building materials store and show you what it is here. Very similar to Lowe's and Home Depot and all the cool stuff like that, Ace Hardwares. But, you know, so we'll see. Write down in the comments what you guys think. If you would like to see something like that, then I can do that. If not, well, you know, I'll probably do it anyways.